New resting sites could be added in Grants Pass after a work session this week. We have details on where those could be. Plus, over 60 students dedicated to making one person's day better. How student leaders at South Medford High School are supporting sparrows.
And another chilly start to our morning, but we'll see those high temperatures climb today, areas inland. But over to the coast, it'll be a little bit chillier, and we're expecting rain to return.
Live, local, late breaking. This is NewsWatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 6 a.m. on April 10th. Welcome to NewsWatch 12 this morning. I'm Damian Alvarado. And now we're taking a live look at Wairika. This view brought to you by the Rain Rock Casino. We're going to go ahead and check in with Storm Tracker 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress with a look at what we can expect for our Thursday. I'm excited for that weekend just rolling around the corner, but let's get through these next 2 days. Warm weather.
Warm weather the next 2 days, and I know a lot of us looking forward to the weekend. It is going to be starting off on the chillier side for us, but taking a live look out across the region right now. Clear skies for most of us, a little bit more cloud coverage as we're heading towards the coast with those higher level clouds, but we'll see a few of those streaming areas inland as well. But definitely dress in layers for you today. I keep saying I sound like a broken record at this point, but take a look at where we'll be ending up later into the day. We'll be into the 70s by the time you're heading home from school, from work. It'll be feeling rather pleasant. We'll see clouds increase as well. Winds are going to be picking up as we head into late morning into the afternoon. It'll be rather gusty for us, especially areas over east side. But rain does return for the coast. We have the possible chance for the shower late into the day. Areas over west side, but it will be rather light. Won't be amounting to much, and I think it's pretty unlikely for areas into the Rogue Valley. But for today, those high temperatures, we have a high of 74 in the Rogue Valley. Northern California, even over into the Klamath Basin, a good try at those 70s for us today. But in terms of that rainfall, like I mentioned, it will be along the coast. A stray shower may be working its way into Josephine County for us. Much lighter, nothing over east side or into Northern California. But coming up in our next forecast, I'll take a closer look at what we can expect for today and into the weekend.
Grants Pass City Council is set to discuss possible new resting sites for the city's unhoused population. This comes in response to the Disability Rights Oregon lawsuit against the city. The two sites most agreed upon would take up parking lot space on the existing 6th Street site. Councilors voted 6-1 at a work session on Tuesday to approve a motion to open the new sites. As they looked through multiple site options, there were concerns about meeting their goal of more than 150 spots available. There were also concerns for safety of the sites being too close to each other.
I'm quite concerned about behavior issues over there and criminal matters, and extending the site could be problematic.
Multiple sites were looked into during the meeting, including sites on I Street, Industry Drive, and Park Street. The City Council is set to meet in 1 week for their regular City Council meeting. The Council is scheduled to take action on the resolution on allowable locations for camping. In a crime alert, authorities have captured a fugitive wanted for multiple violent charges in Josephine County. The Sheriff's Office says David Gilbert Brazil was arrested on March 31st in San Antonio, Texas. He's facing charges including kidnapping, unlawful weapon use, 4th-degree assault, strangulation, coercion, and unlawful use of a motor vehicle from a 2021 incident. Brazil left Oregon after the incident and was on the run until authorities found him in March. A Grants Pass woman is in jail after police say she stabbed her husband. Grants Pass police responded to the 1400 block of East Park Street Tuesday afternoon. They said 39-year-old Allison Jenkins stabbed her husband before leaving the area, and officers later found Jenkins hiding near Morrison Park, booking her on charges of 2nd-degree robbery and assault. In a scam alert, the Grants Pass Police Department is warning you of an increased number of fraudulent card use in the region. People are using card skimmers, a device that is placed where you swipe your card. It takes your data, and the criminal uses that data to make purchases. If you come to a debit terminal that doesn't look right, listen to your gut, and police are saying to find a terminal and report the suspicion to the business and to the police. On a traffic alert, asphalt repairs in Medford will result in road closures for the next 5 days, so your commute may take a little longer. On this map, you see that road will be closed on Crater Lake Avenue from Violus Road to north of Dillon Way. Springbrook Road from Ford Drive to north of Owen Drive will see closures, as well as from Spring Street to Roberts Road. These closures will be in effect from 8:30 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the evening. Merriman Road from Table Rock to north of Dillon Way will also have lane closures expected from 8:30 a.m. to 6 in the evening. And with the Pear Blossom Festival taking place this weekend, detours could impact your travel. 2 miles along Main Street and Central Avenue will be blocked as early as 7 a.m. for Saturday's parade. Main Street and a portion of Highway 238 will also be impacted as early as 6 a.m. for the Pear Blossom Run. The Rogue Valley Transportation District says these detours will impact routes between downtown Medford and Jacksonville from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Transportation District asks riders to allow extra time to make it to your destination. Southern Oregon kids will soon have a new way to explore the outdoors as a track trail has been approved. The half-mile-long paved trail in Prescott Park will become Medford's first track trail by the end of June. The self-guided trails are designed to engage elementary kids to connect with nature. This adds to the 313 track trails across the country. Oregon Parks Forever says installation for nearby trails in Lithia Park and McGregor Park are planned for later this year. Now, it's not every day you see over 60 students dedicated to making one person's day better. But South Medford's leadership team has really dedicated their time to their sparrow, Carly. NewsWatch 12's Brinkley Hill has the story.
When you see a picture of Carly, she seems like any other 11-year-old. She loves the color pink and likes Taylor Swift.
She's so outgoing, she's so happy, she's just so bright and joyful.
You would never guess from a picture that Carly is currently battling Gorham-Stout disease. It's also known as vanishing bone disease. Carly has had to have 2 emergency back surgeries.
We've been able to, as a leadership class, develop kind of a more personal relationship with Carly. And I think that's the most important part because it reminds us why we're doing it all.
South Medford High School has 64 students who work to fundraise and involve Carly in philanthropy events.
We made stockings for her and her sister. At the football game, one thing that was really cool was because she loves music and all of that, she was invited to help conduct.
Next week, the students are hosting a student versus staff basketball game to raise money for their sparrow. Carly can't actually be at the event due to treatment, but she will be with them in spirit. From Medford, I'm Brinkley Hill.
In some other school news, we told you that Kids Unlimited was one of 13 schools to receive grant funding from the Portland Trailblazers. Well, NewsWatch 12 learned some of the funding will help support a unique culinary project called Possibilities. It's a creative, student-driven program that combines food, education, entrepreneurship, and family engagement. Students are learning how to make pasta from scratch and how to market it and how to share it with the community.
I was able to experience some of this as a KU alumni, and so it was very surreal to now as an adult to be able to go back into the space, and receiving a check as an employee and for the organization was really cool.
The impact goes beyond the classroom. Lupita says community support and additional donor funding are helping stretch the grant even further. The initiative will allow students to explore local farms and ranches. You can find the student-made pasta every Thursday at the Medford Farmers Market. Kids Unlimited says they are grateful to be one of the 13 schools to receive funding from the Trailblazers. Oregon State University has a new and improved building for its winery and creamery research programs. Whitcomb Hall is now open again after 3 years of tweaks to the building to improve the winery and creamery. There's now new equipment and more space for students in the program. Students say they are excited to continue getting that hands-on experience. And the new university store is also inside the building. selling cheese, ice cream, honey, and more goods produced by the program. U.S. Senator Jeff Merkley announcing additional town halls this month. Merkley will be in Lake County on April 14th at the county courthouse at 9:45 a.m. That afternoon, he will also be in Klamath County at the Oregon Institute of Technology. On April 15th, Merkley will be hosting a Curry County Town Hall alongside U.S. Representative Val Hoyle. That will be held on the Southwestern Oregon Community College campus at 10 a.m. You can find additional details about these town halls on kdrv.com.
And today we are tracking rain to return to the region, but it is mainly going to be for the coast. Areas inland can expect some pretty high temperatures today, but we're starting off rather chilly. Clouds do increase as we're heading throughout the morning into the afternoon, more so areas over west. We do have a slight chance for a stray shower to work its way into the Rogue Valley late into the day and early into our night. But overall, showers are mainly for the coast today. Now we'll talk more about what we can expect for today. Winds will be picking up as well, and take a closer look at your weekend in just about 7 minutes.